Hi guys, it's Petr. So I'm recording new episode of my live play. So this time I'm recording audio after I recorded my live play. So but I'm using again Black Pirate app as usual. Plus also I'm analyzing, as I'm now calling that, is fix patterns. But what changed and what is really improved is then in these fixed patterns. Maybe you remember from previous videos, then I had in my fixed patterns 7 17 27, 8 18 28, and 9 19 29, like 3 numbers. And actually, as I always now mostly focus to playing 4 numbers, so I changed a little bit these patterns. So you can see now the first one is completely different, starting from 11, 13, 31, and 33. This is one of my strongest pattern, which I mostly also play. Plus also I enriched the 8 with the 29 number, and also 9, 19, 25, 5 is also one of the strongest pattern based on my statistical and probability analysis. So therefore currently I don't have a number 7s and numbers ending 7 in this fixed pattern. This is quite alright. Currently I see this set of, let's say, 10 patterns like very good, interesting one. So these 10 patterns I will be observing and calculating the options in Black Pirate app, and also I will use them for betting. So as you can see, I also now currently have a setup spins non-hit trigger. It means 2, so maybe just for your understanding, you can see now then a spins is 10 spins and SB levels 2. So my calculations in the column spins non-hit is then if one of these 4 numbers, for example say number 6 will hit, then I am playing 10, I'm calculating 10 rounds, and if in these 10 rounds none of these 4 numbers 6, 16, 26, 36 will hit, then I'm saying spins non-hit is 1, so I'm increasing to 1. And again, if next time after several spins one of these 4 numbers will hit, let's say 36, and again in 10 spins none of these 4 is coming, so then I will increase again spins non-hit column 1. So and when it's 2 times not successful, then I'm, let's say, highlighting that in green, and based on also other patterns I am proposing one of them for play. And play means then when these 4 numbers are proposed, then and one of them will come, then I'm starting to play 10 spins and 2 levels as it is set up in money management part, including progression aggressiveness 4% and base bet 20 cents. So as I said, this money management part is calculated for all now even 4 lanes. So not only my algorithms like velocity numbers, artificial intelligence, chaos in this case are calculated, but also like a fourth option for you, because I'm saying my strategy is then simply, if I already observe the table, if I'm entering 61st spins and then playing the reel, so why not to use one more strategy? And once you already observe these, let's say, quite interesting algorithms, why not to use a bit different approach, calculating it's called like something like negative opportunity. So you are waiting, once you are several times not successful playing these patterns, and then you start betting. So of course we know the probability of every number, every spin is the same, but we know not all the time just one or few numbers are coming, but mostly numbers are distributed most of the time following normal distribution. So therefore I'm helping with this new part, which I call, let's say, fixed patterns, for myself to include this strategy to my play once I spend the time and playing according to, for example, velocity numbers. Then why not to use this idea and bet on these one of these 10 patterns as well, because app is calculating everything automatically, so you don't have to make any notes, just entering the numbers and see the evaluation. And you can also decide, so it's not really necessary then you always pick the same 4 numbers from these fixed patterns as Black Pirate is showing you. You can always decide, because in the same time when we are already playing one of these 4 numbers from fixed patterns, so of course some other patterns can appear to be also interesting and can be also green. This is quite alright, because we cannot play all patterns which are green, let's say, in the same time. So therefore you can also observe the table, and based on this analysis, I call it, let's say, negative experience or negative success first, and then start betting, so you can decide which one of these 4 numbers you like to play. So that's quite nice help. I still think that I even improved that, maybe coming with just 2 numbers and combine them, then at the end you will play 4. I will see. And maybe also I will come with a little bit more negative ideas first, I mean negative progression. Then first you have to see some non-successful sessions, and then you can start betting, which gives you the statistics and probability advantage, because you expect then if several times it was not successful, then next time it might be. And you can also, one of my other strategies is then I combine it. So for example, if the, let's say, number patterns 1, 11, 21 and 31 is not successful, and another one is very successful, mostly not hitting any max spins, non-hit really high, so I'm using this one to cover the previous non-successful round with a different pattern. So all of these opportunities you have, you can see now. Then for example, all algorithms including the last fixed patterns are all in plus. This is quite alright. You will see then in this session I started with something like 560 and I will finish with 600. My bankroll, I would say this table was running quite well. I also considering my 60 numbers distribution if I'm thinking which algorithm is better to play. So I think now the app provides you with a lot of options how you can analyze the table and decide when to bet, because I think the timing and very good money management is the key for the success playing online roulette. So we never know what the random number generator can prepare for us, like a number sequence. We know it's random. On the other hand, let's use the maximum statistics and probability for our advantage. I always repeat that. So there will be never in the future, now also in the past, 100% winning system, but let's help ourselves as much as we can. Because sometimes maybe you know that feeling, then if you start just wildly betting or something, then you think this number should come or that number should come. It always leads to disaster and losing the whole bankroll. So not using app is, I would call it even RNG, let's use side, because without app and some calculation and analyzing the table, so mostly you don't know exactly what you should bet on, and app provides really great help for everyone. So I would say this is, let's say, my last video before my several days off. So I'm taking the last vacation this year. So I would say stay tuned once I am back after several days. So I will again start recording my live sessions using apps. And as I said, I still plan to improve or add 1 or 2 features to Black Pirate app connected to these fixed patterns. So maybe I will calculate different way some things, but maybe last comment also for these fixed patterns, 10 fixed patterns, you can see then I'm calculating non-hit. There's NH and max non-hit, so this can be also good idea for you once you see the non-hit is, for example, touching 80-90 spins for these 4 numbers. It's maybe a good idea to either wait for the first hit and then start betting, or simply start betting when it will reach 90. But be careful. For example, I was running 100,000 random spins just like a test, and really happened, and these four numbers, for example 1, 11, 21, 31, they didn't come 153 spins. It was the max number, and probably only once happened, but really the maximum was 153 spins. So you can easily imagine then, if you are betting on four numbers and you would start when non-hit is 60 or something, you would need really long progression, which you normally cannot pay for four numbers. So be careful. But I think you are not under pressure. You can use velocity numbers, artificial intelligence, or chaos, or other fractals and so on, playing. And once you see the opportunity, once you entered maybe 200 spins and see the opportunity from the fixed patterns, either non-hit or spins non-hit, then start betting as well. So take the benefit from that and use that for your advantage. So that's additional strategy which you can play on the same table in the same time from one app. So I would say thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.